So guys, we're gonna build the CNC machine, but it's not gonna be this machine. Hi guys, well, welcome to the channel. I've had this machine for well over a year now. It's the Jimitsu 3020, if I'm not mistaken. Done a few projects. I've CNC'd plastics, woods, some aluminium as well. And it's not a bad little machine. It's really good to you know, if you're learning CNC machining, G codes, fixtures, and just the ins and outs of the basics of CNC machining. It's a capable machine. This is the Pro version, so it's got linear rails on the x-axis. The only problem that I had with the machine was when it comes to harder materials, aluminiums and above, the machine rigidity isn't that high, so you get a lot of chatter, broken mills, so forth. And it's purely more because your y-axis is sitting on round, floating round linear rods, let's call it that, as well as your z axis is also on the same floating rods as well, so the rigidity is quite low. And also the spindle, it's only a 500 watt spindle. The maximum RPM is 12,000. The RPM isn't too bad, it just needs a lot more torque when you want to do heavier materials. But overall, the build of the machine is quite nice. I recommend it to anyone that wants to dive into the world of CNC machining. It's a nice little platform to upgrade as well. I mean, if you had to take the floating round linear rods out, replace them with linear bearings, linear rails, and support them with aluminium extrusion as well. It will also help the rigidity, and you'll be able to get away with a little bit more. I know they do sell upgrade kits for the spindle as well. I think you can get an 800 watt, if I'm not mistaken, that fits in the same mount. But yeah, overall it's not too bad. It's a decent little machine. Yeah, so for the reason of wanting to mill harder materials, this is not the machine that we're gonna build, like I said. The machine that we're gonna be building will be this one. So this is my own design machine. Obviously I've got an inspiration from quite a few machines, seen machines off YouTube and Pinterest and you name it, I've probably seen it. And I wanted something with a fairly small footprint, because it's going to be my workshop. My workshop isn't exactly very big either, and I just wanted something that that was capable of basically milling harder steels, aluminiums, maybe a titaniums, that sort of stuff. So yeah, some would say that the machine is quite over-engineered for what it is. Yeah, so this is my design so far. So one of the first components I designed for this machine was the fixture plate. You can see from the CAD model, this plate defines the work area, the whole pattern, and how the parts are mounted to the machine. Because everything else references this plate, it was important to get it made early in the build. And luckily the package got delivered a few days ago, so I've tried very hard to hold myself back from unboxing it, so I saved it for the video so we can unbox it together and we can review the part. So let's unbox this. This is the packaging that I got from RapidDirect. It looks pretty well sealed. Sorry for all the mess. New house. Well, they've used quite a thick sealing tape on here. Some sort of quality check paper. Looks like everything's been well packed. Foam all around. There's foam on top as well. I can see, yeah, there's foam on the bottom as well. So overall the packaging is pretty good. It looks like the part is wrapped in packaging paper, quite a few layers of it. And then they gave me some pair of gloves as well, some Michael Jackson gloves. Let's put those on. After sales service card. Like I said earlier in the video, their after sales service, even pre-sales service, is pretty good. They respond to you quite quick, even if it's either via email or the on-site chat. Their turnaround time is pretty quick, so it's been very good. Well, some get dancing like Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Ooh, this box is heavy. I think the packaging said it was around 7 kilos. I'm not sure how many pounds it is. Ooh, that's nice. Let's get rid of the paper. So that's my fixture plate there. They've done basically some sort of how can I say, not polishing but almost like a sanding on it. Yeah, let's turn it around and see the other side. So this is the bottom side of the plate. Again, they've basically done some sort of sanding to remove the machine marks. Ooh, well, look at that. Because of the partial sponsor of the plate, in order for me to basically thank them, I told them that they could go ahead and brand it, put their brand on the side. Basically, another way of showcasing what they can do. This is laser engraved on the front side of the plate. I think there's one on the back as well. Let me check. Yeah. So they've put their branding on the back side and the front side of the plate. And just because I told them, yeah, you guys can add whatever you want. If you want to showcase anything else that you guys are able to do, any other sort of manufacturing, they can go ahead and do it. Looks like all the corners have also been chamfered, and I think the top side, the screw, yeah, everything's been chamfered here as well, all these holes. So what's going to happen here is, obviously you can see these holes are for the bearing blocks, and this is for the bolt screw block or mounting block that goes in the center there. And then all the other ones, there's two different sizes of holes here. So the smaller ones are going to be tapped out to M6, and then the larger holes have I forgot the tolerance name now. I don't know if it's it's an H something, but it's basically like a slip fit for a precision ground 6mm dowel, just for positioning parts and so forth. But overall, the machining looks really good. Let me see if I can focus here. I do apologize for the quality of the video itself. Unfortunately, I'm still not in the budget to get a really good camera, but this will have to suffice for now. So yeah, overall the machine quality is really nice, very good. The plate is 25mm. 25mm aluminium. It's T6. It's 62 or 6082 T6 tool plate that I requested them to machine down. So yeah. So yeah, the overall ordering process on RapidDirect is pretty cool. So yeah, let me go from here. Let me go show you how the ordering process goes on the RapidDirect site. So ordering from RapidDirect is pretty simple. All you need to do is go to the website. Click on instant quote. You can either drag the file directly from the folder, or just upload it via this button. Here I'll give you an example. So once the part has been uploaded, you'll basically be requested to configure the part. This is basically where you'll choose your finishes, your materials, whatever material you want it made from, anything from aluminiums, brasses, steels, different alloys, stainless steel, there's titanium as well as plastics and ceramics as well. And in this case I'll just leave it at aluminium. Here you'll choose your finishes, if you need any sandblasting done, any powder coating, engravings and so forth. Then you'll choose your roughness, whatever flavor you want there, and then the quantity that you want. Once you've got that information done, you'll click apply, and then you'll be given an instant quote. Here you basically given the quote for a single piece, or if you want to order in bulk. As you can see, the more you order, the price drops and becomes cheaper at the end of the day. Depending on the complexity of the part, sometimes you'll be requested to submit a manual quote, where one of the RapidDirect agents will contact you. Anything from 3 hours to less than 24 hours, one of the agents will contact you requesting information on the part that you've submitted. And once you've given them that information, they'll give you the quote. This support has got a very short turnaround time in my experience, so it's been very good. Yeah, so outside of the CNC manufacturing process, RapidDirect also offers other manufacturing processes like sheet metal fabrication, injection molding, vacuum casting, 3D printing, extrusion, stamp die, and normal casting. I'm pretty interested in trying some of their 3D printing capabilities. I've got some projects in mind as well as for my 3D print builds. I'm going to try them out. So if you guys are interested, click on the link below in my description. And RapidDirect is offering up to 20% discount on your first order. So give them a try. So what's next? I'm gonna finalize some parts on here, make sure of measurements before I order some parts as well. I still need to put in the order for a spindle and VFD, and then I'll probably make separate videos on the assembly of the y-axis, the x-axis, as well as the z-axis. So yeah guys, if you guys are interested in 3D printer builds, DIY CNC builds, machining, or just watching an over-engineered idea slowly become a reality, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and yeah, we'll see how things go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.